Well, hello there, my beautiful and gorgeous Boujee friend. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Today, we are going to be recreating these over-the-top, extra long press-on nails. They're going to be custom made just for our little fingers or large fingers, whatever fingers. We're all about finger positivity here. And I'm going to show you guys this little haul that I have here for you guys. I actually went to Michael's, Hobby Lobby, and a whole bunch of other stores to look for little Christmas knickknacks. And I found these really cute buttons. I'm planning on removing the backs with my little clipper cutters, and then I also got these cute little jangle bells with the lights. Yes, mama. And look at these bows. I freaking love them. Last but not least, I got these other buttons. These are like little gingerbread men. By the way, fun fact, my father-in-law doesn't know how to pronounce ginger. He calls it jinju. So whenever I want ginger tea, I ask my husband, hey babe, can you make some ginger tea? I love it. Well, anyways, moving on. I got these little rings because I kind of want to turn these earrings that I got from Claire's into a little nail charm. What do you guys think? I think it'll look super duper cute. I can't wait for these over-the-top bougie AF nails. But I also wanted to show you guys these other buttons that I found. I found these cow buttons, and then I also found these snowflake buttons as well. Aren't they freaking cute? And then look at the mermaid. So adorable. And then look, what is this? Is this holly or like is this mistletoe? The other day me and my husband were fighting about it. It can't be holly because holly is a flower, right, friend? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below. Well, let's begin. So as you guys know, I create my own extra long press-on nails. So a little bit of a disclaimer. I'm not a professional in no way, in any form at all. I am just a crazy cat lady who literally found this random little hack on how to do your nails without using acrylic, and especially how to get extra long nails without using acrylic, because your girl loves the length. I'm all about the length. I cannot do short. But if you guys do not like extra long press-on nails, there are smaller different shapes and sizes of already made or pre-made press-on nails. I mean, there are nude ones, there are clear ones, and there are extra long ones, and even extra long ones. I will be linking everything that I use in the description box below, and if I don't have an exact link, I will be naming where I purchased it from. So everything is in the description box, friend. Just click it, open it up, all the info is in there. So just another bit of a disclaimer, I am a bit of a nail biter, so if my nails look like gaga, it's because they are gaga. I got anxiety and there's nothing that I can do about it. So yeah, let's continue. Let's prep our nails. So we're gonna grab a cuticle pusher and we're just gonna push back our cuticles, and then we're gonna take our cuticle clipper and we're gonna clip off any excess dead skin. By the way, you don't have to clip off your excess cuticle skin, it's optional. And now we are going to take a nail file and we are just going to gently buff the tops of our nails just to give them a bit of texture. And once you're done buffing them, take some alcohol and we're gonna clean them off to get rid of any dust and also to dehydrate the nail. And once we are done, we are going to brush off any excess dust. Look at this little cute brush that I made, friend. I blinged it out because it looked like my little petunia pot. I already went ahead and I already recreated an extra long nail. As you guys could see, the method that I use makes them kind of look like gloss nails, and I friggin' love it. And they are a little flat, friend. They're not as curved, but this is just the method that I use in order to create my extra long press-on nails. And I'm going to be doing something different today. I usually do my extra long nails differently, but today we're going to start off by adding base coat to our natural nail, and we're going to set it, and then we are going to take some IBD gel and we're going to add it onto our natural nail, and then we're going to also add it to the extra long extendo tip, and then we are just going to directly place the extendo tip onto our finger, and make sure that it's not pointing upward. Make sure that it's nice and leveled, friend. You do not want your nail to be pointing upward. And then we're going to set it. I recommend using an actual UV lamp because this little flash lamp is gaga and it doesn't really work very well. So I'm just going to use it for a little bit until like it can be held on its own and I don't need to hold it down with my actual fingers, and try to clean off around it so it's not nice and bulky. But I actually ended up going ahead and I ended up using my actual UV lamp because this little flash lamp did not work. And once we take it out, we are actually going to pop off the extendo tip, kind of like a polygel tip. So we're going to pop it off, and we should have something that resembles a little bit of a little nail, a little short nail. So again, we're going to grab our base coat. Once again, I know it seems really confusing, but trust the process, friend. I'm going to add a little bit onto the little nail that we just created, the little fake nail, and I'm going to reapply the extra long tip once again. And we are going to set it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. Again, I know it sounds crazy, friend, but trust me. They are going to look amazing once we are done. So this is what our nail should look like once we are done setting it. And I'm going to be cutting it down to my preferred size. You already know I like them really, really long, so I'm not going to be cutting that much. And now we're going to be moving on to the next step. I'm going to be adding IBD gel to the back of my press-on nail. And what this does is this makes them super duper sturdy. And this is what makes them sturdy like an acrylic or like a polygel, friend, and they don't break. So I'm going to set it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. And I don't know about y'all, but my IBD glue sometimes doesn't set in my lamp and it kind of feels kind of tacky. And I have a 120 watt lamp, so I'm a little bit confusion. So I'm going to add a little bit of clear gel nail polish onto the back, set it for 60 seconds. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend the press-on nail into the little fake nail that we just created. And what we want to do is we want to make a little bit of a rounded cuticle area, and then we're going to take a buffing block to blend everything out. And this is what your nail should look like once you are done, friend. And now we are going to take some more alcohol. We're going to clean off any excess dust. And once we are done cleaning them off and everything, I am actually going to go ahead and I'm going to add some clear gel polish to it. You don't have to do this. This is optional. I just want to do this because I like it when they look like glass nails. Ew, they look so cool and they look so like aquarium like. I don't know how to describe it. I just love them. And I went ahead and I finished the rest of my hand, and I did my other hand as well, and I love them, friend. They honestly are shaped just like a regular press-on nail. They are not too curved and they're not too flat. I love them. I suggest rounding out the cuticle area with the file instead of just filing it down really, really flat. That makes the nail look more like an acrylic nail than a really, really flat plastic nail, like as if you just glued the extendo tip onto your nail. I even went ahead and I decided to try out polygel instead of IBD glue because polygel is thicker, and I actually prefer polygel a lot better than the IBD glue. However, as you could see, it's actually a little bit cloudier than the IBD glue, but it doesn't really matter. I prefer the polygel because you don't need to hold it down when it's in the UV lamp as much as you do with the IBD glue. So let's begin painting our nails. So I'm going to be using this pretty nudie pink to create like a French tip type of nail. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do 2 layers of this. I'm going to do 1 layer, set it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a second layer, set it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. And then I'm going to take a clear gel top coat and then I'm going to set it in the UV lamp. And then we are ready to begin a French nail tip. So I'm going to take my white color by Nail Addict LA. This is White Addict, and I am going to create the little half oval shape where I want my French tip to begin, and with a steady hand I'm just going to create it. And if you guys mess up, you guys could use a Q-tip, like one of those pointed Q-tips with acetone or alcohol. It will clean up your little French tip really, really easily. So I'm going to finish by painting the whole entire nail white, and then I'm going to set it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. And this is what our first layer should look like. It's not perfect, but it'll look cool after the second layer. So we're going to set that in the UV lamp, and then for our second layer, we are just going to go over it. We don't need to do anything fancy. We've already done the hard part, which is creating the little half moon shape for the French tip, because Lord knows when I tried to create French tips back in the day, they did not look like French tips to me, mama. They were really bad. So yeah, so once we are done with our second coat, we're going to set it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. And once it is out, we are going to go over it with a nice thick layer of clear gel nail polish. And your girl thought she was going to be Bob Ross today, and I whipped out a red gel nail polish and a little artist tool, and I realized that I got shaky hands, and I cannot do this, mama. I cannot hand draw. You already know me. That's why I got a Cricut machine to make my own stickers. So I actually created this. What do you think? These are stickers. Yes. So whatever we did on this finger, we're gonna do on the other one. So I got these little stickers from Amazon. These are these little wheels. They come with in different colors. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen these before. And this is vinyl paper. This is sticker paper that I got from like a pack of sticker papers for my Cricut, and that is what I used to create these little stripes, friend. So get your little tweezers ready because they are going to come in handy. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bigger stickers that I created. I actually cut these little pieces by myself with little scissors, and I'm just going to place it on my nail, and I'm going to secure it in the back. The reason why I do this is because when I cut these little stickers to size onto my nail, for some reason they lift on the corners. So I just wrap it all around the nail just to secure that they won't lift. Does that make sense? I don't know if you guys have ever worked with stickers on nails, and I don't know if you've ever experienced them lifting, but this is how I got them to stand still and not lift. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add the little thin stickers, and I'm going to copy this nail right here. I'm going to do a chunky red line and two skinny little red lines. Chunky red line and and two skinny red lines. Don't let me confuse you. But yeah, that's just how I'm going to do it. Ow, I'm impressed, friend. I love it. It looks so straight, so pleasing to the eye. And so now I'm going to take my clear gel nail polish and I am going to seal the nail. I'm going to paint over it. And I'm also going to paint the bottom too to make sure that the stickers don't lift. I was kind of thinking too, I should have taken this opportunity to paint the bottoms red or something like that. Or I should have added some glitter to hide all that ugly sticker work that we did on the back. And so now I'm going to finish the thumb. I'm going to finish it off with oh my gosh, I can't talk, y'all. I'm going to turn it into a candy cane as well. And for the other fingers, the blank fingers, you guys already know what I'm going to do with those. I'm about to bling them out. So let's get our Jenny Secret crystal glue. I prefer this glue over any other glue. And so now I'm going to get my little ginjumen, and I cut the backs already. And then I'm going to get my gems ready. I'm going to use these large AB crystals in different shapes and sizes. I get these from Amazon, and I put them in this box that I got from Michael's. And I'm also going to be using these giant large sweaters. These are actually, sweaters. Oh my god, these are actually gems that belong on sweaters. These are like granny sweater crystals, and I got them from Amazon as well, along with these. And other gems that I don't show, I will also be linking down in the description box below. Everything I use, I will be linking because I want y'all to be bougie too, friend. And I'm also going to be using my Jenny Secret crystal pickup tool pen, but I didn't really like it that much because the pink part where you apply the gem kept loosening up. So what I'm going to do is I am going to add a glob of glue onto the areas that I want to add my ginjuman. And I'm going to pick up my ginjuman and I'm going to place him in the center because I want him to be the star of the show. He is importante. And I'm going to set it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. See, here I am adjusting the bottom part. This part just kept loosening up the whole entire time. I did not like. So now I'm going to fix him up, make him nice and straight, and I'm going to set him in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. And voila, a stable ginjuman. Then I'm going to repeat the same exact process with the larger gems that I'm going to be placing on top of the bottom and on top of the ginjuman. So I'm going to add a glob of glue and I'm going to place the gem and then set it in the UV lamp. And the reason why I do it one at a time is because sometimes because the gems are so heavy, they lean, and I'm such a perfectionist, y'all. Like, I hate it when they lean even like the slightest bit. I get like irritated and I just chop it off. And I just redo it. So for my own sanity, I do it one at a time. And once we are done placing our larger gems, I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm going to cover the rest of the nail with the Jenny Secret crystal glue. And then I'm going to be placing smaller gems surrounding the nail. I'm actually planning on putting out a more detailed how to bling tutorial. I actually bought new glues, like nail glues, and I'm testing them out to see if I like them. So expect a bling tutorial soon. And I also want to do an updated press-on nail starter kit video as well, since I've learned so much about nails and press-ons and whatnot. So yeah, I'm gonna finish off the nail and I'll be right back. Once it has set in the UV lamp for 60 seconds, we are going to take some alcohol and we're going to clean it up. And voila, friend, here is our bling. I freaking love it. It's so extra. It's so over the top. It's giving me jing-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling vibes. I love it. And now that I'm done working on my middle finger, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move on to my pinky finger, and I'm also going to bling it out as well. I'm also gonna add a nice Jinju Man on the nail, and I'm gonna add some chunky gems to it, but I didn't really get a good video, or I didn't record this right. Like, I kept on coming out of frame, so I apologize for that. I always get so concentrated when I bling, and I always end up dragging the nail closer to my face because I'm blind, and because I always feel more comfortable dragging things closer to my face, I guess. So yeah, so once I am done blinging out the nail, I'm going to set it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds, and this is what our nail should be looking like once we are done, boo-boos. Ew. I love it. I can already hear Mariah Carey in the background. All I want for Christmas is you. I suck at singing. I always did. I'd be breaking glasses, friend. So now I'm going to take these little mistletoes, these little hollies. I think they're mistletoes. Let's just go with mistletoes. I'm going to look this up after I'm done filming this. I look up everything. I can't believe I haven't bothered to look it up. And I'm going to apply them on my nails. And I actually ended up going over them with a thin layer of IBD glue and clear gel nail polish so that I could strengthen them up a bit, because since they do hang off of the nail, I'm scared that they will break because these are buttons. I mean, if they're buttons, they should be sturdy. But still, you never know. So I went ahead and I did that off camera. And now I'm going to take this little drill. This drill actually isn't for nails. This is for like arts and crafts. I actually bought this little drill to make tarantula cages. Yes, I own tarantulas. I drill holes in their acrylic cages so that they could breathe. And it works for my nails. And I covered it in glitter too, because what do I not cover in glitter? And so now we can apply the earring, friends. So I'm going to remove the little bell, the jang-a-lang-a-lang bell. And then I'm going to grab my little hook. These little hooks I actually got from Michael's. I actually call Michael's Mikael's. Have you guys ever seen that Halloween? I think it's a Vine where they call this little kid, look at him, Mikael Myers. Have you guys ever heard of that Vine? Or am I the only one? I'm so chatty today. I'm so sorry, friend. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add the little gold hoop into the hole. And then I'm just going to add my little jangling bell into the hoop. And then I'm just going to close it shut with our little pincitas. What are these called in English? The little clamps. But yeah, we're going to close it shut. And now we have a ring-a-ling-a-ling bell. I feel like singing Sleigh Ride by the Ronettes, you guys. I'm going to play it right afterwards. It's so cute. I love it. Oh my gosh. I love the Christmas vibe. Now let's add some cuticle oil to our crusty ass cuticles. And this is what our nails should look like, friend. I am obsessed with that little Jinju Man, y'all. I am in love. Who would have thought that buttons will make cute nail charms? Let me know in the comment section down below. Would you guys use buttons and earrings as nail charms? Like the little bell that we have here. By the way, shout out to my husband Cesar, because he was the one that found the little bell. Like, we were at Claire's, and out of nowhere I just hear dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, and then I just looked up like a damn cat, and there was my husband. He was like, babe, for your nails. So ladies, get you a man that adds to your crazy. I also wanted to let you guys know that I would like to do an updated bling tutorial like how I mentioned in last week's video, but I also wanted to know if you guys had any questions in particular when it comes to blinging. Like if you guys had seen me do something and you guys would like me to further elaborate as to why I do it, or any questions in regards to bling, I would love to answer in that video. So whatever question that you have, let me know in the comment section down below. So thank you for hanging out with me all the way to the very end. I honestly had a blast making today's video. I had a blast doing the voiceover. I had a blast filming it. I really, really loved all of the Christmassy type of vibe. I love the Jinju Man. Like I said, I'm freaking obsessed with the little Jinju Man, and I'm obsessed with the little bell as well. So please let me know what was your favorite part about this set, and if you guys would ever recreate it. And if you guys do, please tag me on Instagram. I would love to see. I love seeing your recreations. It makes me so proud. I feel like a proud mama. Well, okay, friend, I love you so much. Thank you again from the bottom of my heart. I love you. I could just squeeze you until you explode. Mwah. See you next week, my beautiful and gorgeous bougie friend.